Pie people. Newage Core Scenery Set D. It says D. But what does that actually mean? Who knows? I don't know if there's an A or a B. I haven't seen that, to be honest. Of course, this is Alexis from Transformers the Show. And we're going to do a cheeky unboxing. Ooh, what is this in here? Straight away. Oh, wow. They're actually giving you a new Prime. A blue Prime. Assuming that's a hologram Prime then from... that you get when Teletran, is it Teletran 1? Does the Sky Spy? Is this instructions? Cool, that's a chunky instruction booklet, that is. It does say like 2,000 pieces, doesn't it, to put together? 15 plus. I think that's how many hours it's going to take, that's not the age. And then, literally, it's like Lego, which, if anyone knows me, I love Lego. So, it is bloody Lego. So you've got set 1. Excuse the rustling. I'm just looking at the box here. What you actually have. There's no point taking it all out because we will take it all out. Have a look here. And you've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So I think we will be unboxing that. But at the moment, let's take apart. Let's open up this cheeky bad boy here. Do I need scissors? I do need some scissors. Need some skizzers. Let's get some skizzers on it. Oh, there we go. So this here in itself is probably worth, you know, 40, 50 pounds, I think. The how much was the original Newage one? Newage Prime was around 60 to 80, I think. I think it had the trailer though, didn't it? So you also got, and this is not Newage, this is this is Blue Age. That's right, we've got all the puns here, baby. And he comes with his full plethora of axe, gun, and hands there as well. No, semi-translucent clear plastic. Here we go, we'll get him out. Have a look, QC sticker on Q, as we can see there, Q pass. And then, yeah, you got Blue Age Prime. So, which looks, well, it's blue, really, it's a blue Prime, so there we go. We're not going to transform him yet, because we're not really into this. Everyone knows how to transform a Prime, right? We don't need that, but we're going to transform this bad boy. So I'm going to get all this out of the box, and then we're going to put it together. Wish me luck. So taking this out of the box, it looks exactly like a real Lego, like, I mean, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They've got the different components there, and you go through and you build them, really. So I don't think this is going to be very interesting to actually follow, but I will do little snippets as I complete sections. How many? This is a section 1 here. It goes up to. Oh, is that section 1 complete? Section 1. So 82 steps is section 1, and then as we go through, what section is this? Section 2, sorry, it should be about the same, right? 80, section 3. So look here, we're going into the 40s, 50s, still going, it joins it together. So 50s, we go 40s there for the door. As we go through, so there's quite a lot of clamp on, don't push, clamp, don't push. You heard it here first, folks. There's oh my god, how many pages? There's the base. Wow, why didn't you build that one first? Is that the inside? Is there an inside part of this? No, it's not. It's the outside of the rocket. That's the outside. So it goes up to 147, 150 pages, I think this is, in the end. Just over 152. Oh my god, still going 54. So it's 157 pages to get this all. Okay, so you turn the door in it. Because there's no videos of this online that I've seen so far or anything on it, so I thought it'd be interesting to have a look. So I'm gonna crack on with this. It might take me a bloody number of weeks to complete this, really. Not ideal, but we're gonna give it a go. Right, onto it. So straight away there, one thing it tells you to do is it says empty all the bags into one, because when you look at like this element here, there's elements in this one, elements in this one, it looks like. Well, this is it, right? You empty all the bags and then everything is truly mixed together. It's an absolute OCD nightmare. So, but it does tell you to empty all the bags. So, well, fuck it, let's give it a go. I need those bits anyway, and they're not in this bit here, so I've got to find them. Good start. So I might have made a slight mistake about what this is. This is actually a little Lego tool. So it's there to help you get things off and put things on safely. So I thought, oh, how do I build that? But that doesn't matter. So, okay, they give you a little tool. Never had a Lego tool before, so that might actually come in quite handy with raw Lego if you have that as well. So, okay, these are really key. Like, you're going for the instructions, looking for these. They're in pack 8. They're in pack 8. That is not clear in the instructions at all. This is only pack 1. But pack 8 has these in which hold everything together. So if you're looking for those, pack 8. So main structure now done. Just completed this, step 43, which is on page 13. And now every part that's left is brown, effectively. This has been quite useful, being able to count the dots, really. So, and the parts, which if you can't quite tell because their pictures are quite small, it'd be nice to have a bigger book for that. That's just my eyes, my old age. But otherwise, so far so good. Had to make one adjustment, but we're getting there, and on to the final push now. Let's go up to page 23. So we are, this didn't take too long, really, in this last page, just plucking things in. So let's do it. And there it is. First phase done. 1 of 5 completed. So about hour and a bit. So we're coming along, we'll get the other ones done and put it all together. So there we go, impressive so far. There we go. So straight away, did a much better job of separating all the parts this time, so I can know where everything is. And this should make it a much easier job then. You've got the frames and then the little bits are going there, and we're going to build this piece here. Yeah, on to round 3 after that. So getting closer. There it is. Number 2 complete. So they sit side by side. They'll be there, like that, I guess, right? So you'll have the other bit in the middle, but they're now done. They can live over there until I've. Ooh, don't do that. No, stay together. There you go. They're gonna live like that. But no, look good. Look decent. It holds together well. Proper rocks. Yeah, I like that. Very good. That'll do for today. So we're just on pack 3 now. Let's start this wonderful entrance here. I've realised that each of the actual packs actually do separate the bits out quite well. So before it was quite hard to see everything. I dumped it all on top of each other. But now, like, I'm trying to keep them separate, so it'll be easier then to sort because it's actually pre-sorted for you, which is, again, took me a while to work that one out, but we're going to be much quicker now as well. Back to it. We're going to be like the halfway point now, I imagine. Like, I'm going to be just done that, which is obviously this is turned round, and then we've got the door to do now as well. So we'll get that done. It's only 3 packets, but then number 5, once we get past that, it's the big one. So we're getting there though. It's coming together, looking cool, very good. So we've got the doors now. They go together nicely. And it'll be at the front on a slider, which is pretty cool. Yeah, it's starting to come together now. Obviously that'll be the other way around, so it'd be nice to have like an inside base here, maybe. Like I think Rohan's got one, RJ's got one, like the Legends sort of pop-up base inside. So this is the front end to that really, which is, it would work really well, I think. Really cool. Okay, so just started number 5, and straight away started off like going, is this aligned properly? Like that, is that aligned? Is that aligned? And then started counting these blocks here. There should be a 2 there, the 1 there. You'll know what I mean if you're doing this. So it's like, and that should be sticking out there. That's how it should look, in case you're wondering. So good luck, guys. So I found it easier working this way around. Like that's what it looks like here. Prime hide inside. It's coming along. Like it looks alright, but it's just hard to try and now take photographs of it going forward as well, which will give it an idea of what it's coming up to. So I'll try my best. Small rant time. That piece there is not here. I've looked everywhere. I have not lost it. I'm not an idiot. I might be going mad now because I've looked for it so many times everywhere. I've emptied all of the bags out to have a look just to make sure it's not there. You get 2 of them. You get 1 here. Oh, that's a small one. Then you get, that's a big one. And then you get, sorry. Yeah, you get 2. You get 1 and then 2. And it's definitely not there. I can't find it. That one's there. That one is not there. And now I have to just work this out in a different way. It's like a mechanism, so it's quite specific. Also, additionally, on the next page, a small little rant here. Try to get that like in like that. The only way I did it was I put 1 and 2 in, and then put that on top, and then spun this until it lined up with the holes to sort of, and put pressure on to force it through, because that has to set it, and then that sits on top. So I'm gonna see if I can work out a best way to miss that, because they haven't got that other bit. Frustrating. If it wasn't a mechanism, I could work it out, but it's a mechanism, so we'll get there. Don't worry about that, lads and ladies and transformers. Okay, so flicking on forward, you don't appear to need any more of these little yellow bits. They give you 4. Now that I might have missed something, but I'm pretty sure you only need them because I've just looked ahead. So what I've done is I've used that to raise that, so that there is now flush. And then I've used an extra couple of little bricks, little 2 bricks in here, and we'll hope that that is all I need really. So but it does give you some spare parts in places, so you can make do with other bits, so fingers crossed. Okay, done. So with a little energy on, a lot of luck, we might just get this going. So when you have that horrible moment and realize that that isn't that, it's that, and that's been hiding over there. Before you say, no, the other piece is missing, I have got that sorted. I am now sorting everything else. On with the show. Moment of truth. Look at that, it works! We can transform and roll out. It's like a little engine. I like that. Made it work. No thanks to Newage for getting the parts, but you know, we won't dwell on that for too long. We'll look at that in final thoughts. Definitely not here. That part is definitely not here. Here's us. If you can see it on YouTube, you're a winner. I'll send you a prize. So I've got the mechanism working now. You open it up, it opens, it closes. This didn't quite align to start with. It's sealed there, as you can see, like that's pretty tight. I just, the way I changed it, I just took off this cog here and just all the way off and just turned it over, because there's obviously 8 points here, 4 points here. So if you line that up, it can line up slightly better, making sure the cogs are in line. You can take these apart quite easily, just to dock to that and then put it back on. But as you can see, it closes properly now, with ever so slight air gap, which I'm happy with. It stays shut now, which is good. That's positive, so crack on. So we're about to start the penultimate one here, and I realised that I made a little mistake here. Well, I knocked this back inside here, I had to then fish it out of here, which isn't too bad. If you drop something, you can get it all out. So doing a small amount of repair work, cosmetic repair, as I say. So nothing there structural, which is fine. I can put it all back, comes apart quite easy, and put it back quite easy. I guess that's the beauty of this Lego style here. And then we'll crack on with the main event. So it wraps round like that and clips on, which is quite clever. That's going to go on there somewhere, I think. So like that, or like that maybe, that way. So we're getting there, coming along. So interesting enough, you've got to clip it into parts under there as well. If you didn't know what this was, you swear it's going to be a steamboat. Like Lego broadside, or old school broadside. But we're getting there, nearly there. Onto the fine part. So yes, click. Make sure you push that in properly to click into place. And we're on to the last bit. So moment of truth time. Will this line up with this? Will it work? Let's watch this and I'll take a picture at the end if it works. So we got the third mistake. Mistake number 2 I forgot to mention was they're meant to supply up here a 3 bit to go across here to attach that on, similar to what we have like here, which attaches there, just pulls that in. But it didn't. This is meant to be flush, meant to be a flat bit there, and then with flat panels. So I've had to put a 1, move this one across so it holds the curve of the rocket in place. But they don't give you another, like another flat bit, double, or no, there isn't one. I have to doctor something, which is what I've done. So this mistake here, here, is meant to be, as you can see, a gap in the middle. They're giving me a bit which is too big, so I'm having to just now work this out as well and see if I can actually get this to fit as well. So wish me luck. Okay, so the instructions say it just clicks on like that. It's meant to go into those. It's meant to go into those bits. That's not totally clear at all. So I've doctored it there. I'm going to undo that and then put that back on where I think it should go. Because that's not clear from there, is it? Can we zoom in on that? Can we zoom in? Yeah, it's still on toes. Right. We're going to sort that out right now. So we're finished. All done it. All 157 pages. And you know what? Bloody open. After all that. Which means the mechanism isn't catching correctly. The teeth are just showing and it's in the wrong place of a slide. So I have to go to the back of that and have a look and work that one out. So give me a short while and we'll see if it works. Otherwise, it does look, I mean, it opens this way. Like you can pull, like you can do that, and yeah, but you don't want that. And that's what's the point of having that in the first place, right? We'll get there. Overall, I'm pretty pleased. This bit here was missing for whatever reason, so I've had to fill that bit in there, and I think like that top of that was exposed, so I'll probably change those around. Actually, I've got one more bit here I can use, which I can probably plug on there, which would look good. So a couple of little minor things out there. I'm missing a couple of bits. The back worked out at the end. I'll show you the back in a little bit, turn it around, but we're there, almost there. Nearly final thoughts, guys. Thanks for bearing with me for the journey. Okay, so we've taken it back apart. We put a second yellow thing in, pushed it up as high as it can go. It's basically the black thing isn't catching when you twist it as well. There's a room for it to not catch and it just spin. So we'll put it together and see if it actually can work this time round. Fingers crossed. So here we go. Moment of truth. Does it actually work now? I don't think it does. Oh, it does a little bit. It does appear. You can hear it clicking, ratcheting. It gets caught. It moves quite nicely if you push it like that, but then for whatever reason the mechanism is just not strong enough to, which is quite annoying. You have to then intervene, and that's as far as it opens. You get that much of a doorway as well, so that's the other thing. You'd think you get a bit of a bigger doorway. I wonder if you could actually move the, maybe I could adjust the I probably could adjust the runners at the back to see if that will work. So, but yeah, it's pretty good. Is it worth the close to £200? I mean, you get this, and that's probably going to be worth more over time because that's exclusive, really. So it's pretty cool. The last part of it, trying to get this to work and having to retake it apart to put it back together again, that's very frustrating to redo all that. If you like Lego, then you're into Lego, then yeah, it's built almost as good as Lego, I would say. I mean, I don't have any modern Lego, so I can't comment. Like, there's a couple little bits that infuriate me, like these bits, like this bit here just doesn't quite sit right. I've got to try and plug that back in again because it just doesn't quite hang. There's a bit in there, so I'm going to just adjust that, really. So you just you're making adjustments a little bit at the time, really. So aside from that, though, I think it's really cool for your Legends figures. If you haven't got anything else like it, genuinely, I think bases are really hard. Like, I mean, you almost want to get like the old Boulder Hill and like try and get like, but it's hard. I mean, it does scale. Like, if you look at here, you look at the size of the arc. I know it's up there, top right. So it's really hard to see, right? But it's not far off the size of that, right? Like, if you put the back of that next to each other. Let me just try and do it for a second. Bloody hell. Moving camera. All right, let's get Michael down. So that's a Mega Supreme next to it, which, you know, I'm going to come off camera. So scale-wise, that's like, you know, the Ark, the Chug Scale Ark, Legacy, Wolf Zaldrum, wherever it is. I need a break. So it's a bit bigger than that, right? It does scale well. You've got your Mega Supreme there, so you can see how it scales. It scales probably right well there. Obviously, you've got Prime and Truckman, and you've got him there as well. Who have I got nearby? Got Magnus as well. So did Magnus ever defend the Ark? I can't remember. He fits in there. Yeah, that's quite stoic in there. Does quite well. I think it's a really good addition. Obviously, you're not going to use this that much unless you want to do something fancy, but like, it's a gimmick, right? They didn't need to do that. They tried. I think they failed on that, really. So, but as I said, I think bases are really hard. Like, if you look at Fans Hobby, their base, I haven't got it yet. I do want to get it. It's half the price, but it's like, it's cardboard. At least this is actually like plastic. Yes, it's Lego, but it's plastic, and I didn't know it was Lego actually until I bought it. So, so I've actually quite enjoyed putting it together over the last few weeks. It does take a long time. Try and get the bits right. I haven't done Lego in a long time, but I'm happy with it. I like it. I think it's going to look really cool on my shelf with all my Legends figures in front of it. Like, it's a really good backdrop, really, that you can have, which is different, really. So, and you can have, I'm trying to think of who does the, I think it's McFans Toys, whoever does the Legends Scale, like Teletron 1 thing, would go right behind this, right? It'd be really coll to have it right behind. You could have it as almost like a diorama set, like a base in the base. So that'd be really quite cool as well. So I'm overall very happy with it. I think the quality is there. I think it's the engineering is just quite difficult sometimes to get everything to line up correctly. As I said, like, there's a couple of bits missing in mine, so I've had to just re-engineer stuff. And also I've used the extra bits to reinforce the structure behind here, the mechanism, to see if it does actually. No, I don't know why it's so tight. Like, it gets to there, it just doesn't want to close. So it does close there though, like that. So there we go. So overall, yeah, I'm pleased with it. Will I recommend it? If you like Lego, if you're looking for a unique diorama, it's there. But be patient. As long as you forget the mechanism doesn't work, then overall you should be happy with this on your display. Where you display it, that's a different question, because it's quite huge. So it won't fit in the DTOF. Will it fit the Billy? Big Billy? Maybe. I could try it. I think it's actually too wide. I genuinely think it's too wide. So anyway, rambling now on my final thoughts. So this is Alexis from Transformers the Show. Tune in Friday nights, 8 p.m. I hope you've enjoyed this New Year's Day special. We'll see you in 2024. Happy New Year all. Bye. Straight away, come off camera. I've just pulled it a bit wide. It does open wider than that. The doors do open wider. It's like... I need to look at that mechanism. Is really frustrating. That looks better now. We're wider there. That's pretty cool. I'll probably do some pictures actually after this. I'm actually quite into doing some pictures, so I might turn them into a pace as well. So enjoy the outro and the outtake. There'll be some pictures as well to follow to make up for you stay on for that extra bit longer. Take care. Success. Got it working. Almost. Almost. So it turns out I actually put the missing piece in this mounting here, in there by mistake, because it came with a different pack. So got it working. Just gonna sort this little bit out here, put it back together with a wrap up. So ignore all the bits about that one missing piece. They were missing other bits though. They were missing other bits. There were a couple of bits missing, which I have sorted. There was that other bit missing, which isn't somewhere else. I know that isn't. But the rest of it, all good. Let me sort this out, and we'll come back on for final thoughts. So, moment of truth time now. And let's have a look. Because I found that extra bit, it now works perfectly. However, it did take me a long time to unpick and re-pick everything back up, right? I would say, well, there's one piece I've got, which is that bit there. I haven't got that to align, because I have to take the whole thing apart. Everything else now aligns perfectly. One little bit there that, you know, if you're a perfectionist, but look at that, it does work seamlessly. So, you know, I want to just say hats off to Newage for getting that working, because it wasn't working previously. And then, yeah, I did lose a piece in that mountain there, which I have found now. So, overall, I'm very happy. It's been an absolute journey. It's just taken me about a month to put together. I've only just seen, I think I've seen one other set on there as well, which... so shout out to Nate as well for helping me out there in that. Give me 1 second. Yeah, so big shout out to Nate H. I don't want to just give his last name away. That's why I was just double checking. I haven't got permission to do that. So I just give me a shout out to Nate H. If you're watching, thank you so much. Your pictures helped, and then it's obviously and then find that last little bit there. It's a really good set. I think it scales well. I'm gonna do some pictures. I think it scales in multiple levels. I think you've seen the pictures, obviously, with my Ark up there. I'm not gonna go down again, but Michael's here as well. Newage Michael, got Newage. I think Newage is knocking out of the park, really. I think I'd be very happy if they did a set like this with the Nemesis as well. That'd be pretty amazing, to be honest. So pretty cool it is. The orange really does pop on the screen as well, as you can see. And obviously, where's that Lego Prime gone? We've got Lego Prime, so I call him Lego Prime, which comes with it as well, which I haven't transformed. To be honest, I'll probably just sell this guy. I have no interest in this at all, to be honest, but it's part of the QC test, so there we go. So again, I hope you had an amazing festive break, New Year's Eve as well. Just a last final reminder, I know I keep pushing it, but again, it's a free transformer for someone, so please do enter the competition. You have until 12th of January. We've got 9 entries so far, which is amazing. We're trying to push it up to closer to 20, but you've basically got at that moment like a 1 in 9 chance of winning a very good Legends or a fairly decent masterpiece figure. So this is Alexis Transformers the Show. I'll see you Friday, 8 p.m. live. Happy 2024. Toodles.